Here's what we're tracking out in the tropics. We've got a lot of things going on. We've got Hurricane Larry. It's expected to become a Cat 4 at some point. It's going to be very near Bermuda by about Thursday, and then it looks like it's going to stay out to sea. Invest 92 is off the continent of Africa here. It's going to be way on out there. Chance it develops is still very, very low. There are other tropical waves, but not worried about them. And then the one we're going to be watching next week is Invest 91. And not trying to stress you out, but I do think it's going to bring greater rain chances for us, so we're trying to make people aware. So if they do need to do these preparations for some heavier rain, they can start doing it this weekend. Now, here's where it's at right now. There's not much to it. It's just an area of showers and storms around a broad low-pressure trough sitting just off the coast of Honduras here and going up towards the Yucatan. So it's going to be over inland areas through the weekend, which means it's not going to do anything this weekend. You really don't have to worry about it this weekend. But by Monday, it's in the southern Gulf, and then it's lifting to the north, and that's when we think it'll have a better chance of trying to organize some as it lifts through the Gulf of Mexico. So then the big question becomes, well, where does it go? Does it go to Texas? Does it go to Louisiana? Or does it just travel to the north in general as a big blob of moisture and bring rain chances to the entire North Gulf Coast? Those are all possible. Now, I want to show you a couple different scenarios here and why this is a tricky forecast on trying to decide how this is going to organize and where it's going to go. So what we're looking at here are two big models. The GFS is the American model. It's in the red. The European model is in the green. These are our two main ones. Notice right now they have the area of circulation, kind of the spin associated with that disturbance down here to the south. It's going to stay down there for the most part and not look like much all the way through Monday. Now, by Monday evening into Monday night and Tuesday, this is when things just diverge completely. The European model has a little bit of spin way over here. You got to go hundreds of miles away to the east. The GFS is over here. So we've already got a huge difference. And the difference between the models right now are the speed of this. The GFS has this further north, which means it's going to get picked up by that trough more quickly and slide off towards the northeast. And notice it does bring us some rainfall by maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. The European model, much slower. And the reason it's much slower is because it's further to the south and it's not feeling the influence from that trough that's coming down and picking it up. So it's not pulling it to the north as quickly as the GFS model. So that'll be a big determining factor on where this thing goes and maybe how much it organizes. The European model does have probably a tropical depression or storm off the coast of Louisiana or Texas by the end of the week. So that's the huge difference. And I mean, look at this difference. That's as far as you get when you're talking about model spread and uncertainty. And it all has to do with if a center or something tries to form, how far north is it, and does it feel any influence from that trough coming down? It's too soon to say, unfortunately. So that's one of the big things we'll be watching. But just know, I do think we got moisture headed our way as we go into the middle of the week. It does look like there's going to be quite a bit of wind shear, so that would keep anything that does try to form fairly weak.